Hello Epic 7, and welcome to this week's Hall of Trials video. I know it's a week late, but oh my god, this was not an easy one to put together. In fact, if you need Dagger Sicar for Kayron, my recommendation is you wait 4 to 5 weeks and do it later. Kayron is typically a very easy Dagger Sicar, and this one was far from easy. To make things worse, my 8.8 million Dagger team score you're seeing there, yeah, my recorder crashed, corrupted the file, and I lost the data, so we're going to try to do this again. If it doesn't work, I'll explain how I did it. First, the stats. Warriors, heroes have their attack reduced by 50%, so hard to use warriors. When the boss is exhausted, single target attacks are reduced by 50%, so you need to do multi-target attacks, like Vildred's S2, Champion Zerato's S2, or AoE units in general. Damage suffered is increased by 50% when you've got a slow debuff on the boss, and Thief heroes are granted extra attack, evasion, and health. Only 30% though. Here's the big issue. Not many Thieves are multi-target attack. I mean, there's Green Vildred, and we can't really use him because it's a fire boss, and there's Arby, whose mods aren't that great. Pound for pound, it's just not a good look for Thieves, and we also have to squeeze a slow debuff on there. This is the team I came up with, and I think you can do it with a different team, but this is the only one I could make work consistently. First, I took the best rage set I got, slapped it on my Spectre Tenebria. I gave her Caladra because it's just as much damage as Cruel Mischief. And that's all there is to say about her. Best damage set you can build. Then I went with Camilla. I put a rage set and a pen set on her. I know the damage is reduced by 50% for warriors, but that's only during the break phase. This set is more to help her clear between break phases. I put her on Benimar's Tachi to give her a constant sort of attack buff because the enemy strips. Isn't that cute? Next, we're running Sinful Angelica, another source of attack buffs and dual attacks. I gave her health boots because I had to slow her down. You don't want her too fast or she laps in an unfortunate way. I put her on her S2EE because really the Soul Harvest is about our only source of healing, and I gave her a damage artifact. And last is the cornerstone of the team, Breig. So Breig is the secret thing that I needed to make this work. I put a rage set on Breig, and I put a unity set on Breig. The unity set is important, I think. It really helps him spam extra attacks. Gave him the Cruel Mischief artifact. Even though he's not really here for damage, every little bit helps in a fight that's this hard. Now man, I was not okay from losing that video, so we'll do the best we can with this team. I'm just going to do one run and explain how it works. So out of the gate, you S3 Singelica. This gives everybody an attack buff and a speed buff. Camilla attacks, and you need to get a either no defense break or defense break and poison. And the reason for that is Breig will do his defense break and slow, and that should cycle the debuffs around to protect the slow debuff, so that when you enter this break phase, you still have the slow debuff. Stenny can S3. This will activate her double hits. Her S3 does significant damage, but now she's got multi-target on, so we get maximum value out of her damage.
Try harder. Anybody there? This should be fun.
Are you finished fighting?
Breig gets another round of focus. If we can get a dual attack here, and there's the dual attack, that makes Breig's extra attack go off, and that really helps with damage.
You degrade yourself further.
Stay calm and think rationally.
Wow. My Tachi didn't proc. Can you believe it? 95% chance, and my Tachi didn't proc. So I gotta waste an attack. That's great.
Try harder.
One more hit in. Do I get a dual attack? Got a random dual attack. So that should have been a higher score, but Tachi hosed me a little bit. But that's okay. We keep going. You want to try to get to the second break phase as quickly as possible. So we'll go ahead and S3 and get everybody pushing. Don't try to stall this. It never works out. Just burst it down. Defense break? Of course not. At least we killed one of those things. These attacks can stun. Isn't that cute? That stun's annoying. More damage. And this blinds. Don't blind my Stenny. Don't blind. Ah! This is not going well.
Try harder.
Okay, we still hit.
Go, kid. An opening.
This should be fun.
Still hit.
A roaming heart forever wandering.
This hits really hard, but luckily Breig, being a HP scaler, has a lot of health.
Don't talk to me.
Oh man, this is not good.
Try harder.
Miss. Miss. Okay, that's good. One more miss, please. Good, 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 good.
Suffering is self-inflicted.
We'll shield
Out
up
of
here.
respect, I'll use all my might. Your efforts are
And well, S3, that should nest the slow deep enough that it'll persist into the next phase. Good, we kept the
Stay
slow.
calm and think rationally.
I'm not going to S2 because Singelica can give the S2. We'll just S1.
Can I go
And, oh
home?
shoot, Singelica has one round to go. Okay, so Singelica gets her S3 up. This is not a very good injection into this round. We've lost several fight rounds here.
Let me demonstrate. Now.
Try harder.
Low damage because we aren't doing dual attacks, but now we can S3. That's a lot of debuffs, so we get a very strong damage on this. 620k, very nice.
Self-inflicted.
Attack focuses into an extra attack.
And the arrogance of a
We're recovering nicely here.
This should be fun.
I'll cut your throat. An opening.
5.9,
Harder.
6.4, dual attack, nope.
I wanna rest. Don't
7.1. Guys, we might do it. 7.6, we might do it. All we gotta do is clear.
Stay calm and think rationally.
So I'll put the attack buff on Stenny, and we need a defense break. Come on, defense break. Ah, never lucky.
I have zero tolerance for
We'll shield
the
up,
time has come.
get the focus,
Are you finished fighting?
and the S1 should go into his ultimate. We've got enough focus to trigger it, so we'll get the strip and the defense break. Plus the focus.
Meaningless outburst.
Slow, slow, give me slow.
You degrade yourself.
Slow and defense break, beautiful.
please.
Okay.
Don't talk
A
to
dual
me.
attack sure would be nice here. We'll just,
Over
we'll hit
here.
this guy. Hey, we got a dual attack. Didn't kill, though. And a blind on Stenny, but you know what? Singelica's S3 should be ready so we can take care of that blind.
Can I go home after I kill this one?
And we've still got the slow and the defense break, so I think we're in good shape to clear.
Take another's life. You want to try me?
Oh, great, we didn't get rid of the blind. Lovely. Miss. Oh, not like this, not like this.
An opening.
Try
No miss.
harder.
Okay, good, 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 good,
efforts
good. We
are
just need one more hit. In fact, I can do it with the S3.
There's nothing.
We did it. Holy smokes, we did it. You have no idea. Getting that 8.8 the first time, it took me like 30 tries. I was not okay, and I actually, first try in, beat my prior score. Fan-freaking-tastic. Don't do this, guys. For real, for real. Unless you really hate yourself or really, really, really just want that Dagger Sicar for Kayron, wait. That Kayron is traditionally one of the easiest Dagger Sicar fights in Epic 7. This week is terrible. You've got to have the best gear, the right units, and really favorable RNG to pull it off. Right now, it's just me and one other guy so far, and we're a week in. And the other guy, he's only like 46k over the line. 8.5 million is incredibly difficult with the current skill set. I recommend you just go with a triple S plus auto team, and to that end, let's discuss a triple S plus auto team. Now, reviewing the stats once again, in case you skipped the first half of the video, warriors have their damage or have their attack decreased by 50%. When the boss is exhausted, you need to use AoE hits or multi-target hits, no single target attacks. Damage is increased when you get a slow debuff on there, so you want to have a reliable slow debuffer. Good options for that are Breig, Mursa, even though she's single target, it's on her S1, and of all people, Fire, Ball, and Sazan is actually a very reliable source of it with multi-target attacks. Thief heroes are granted 50% extra attack, and the evasion and health boost makes it easier for them to survive to the end. So I'm going to run standard builds. I mean, first here is a relatively low-end Sinful Angelica. Nothing magical about her. In fact, her speed is terrible. Her health is terrible. Do want her on the Soul Harvest EE for some healing. The only thing I'm changing from normal builds here are the artifacts. So I gave her a damage artifact. Here is my normal Breig build. Just a speed unity Breig. This is the one I use in expeditions. There's nothing fancy. He's well built, but yours doesn't have to be this well built. The only thing I changed is I put him on the Hall of Trials artifact. Here's my normal RTA Spectre Tenebria. The only thing I changed is I put her on Caladra for extra damage. And here is my normal Arby. The only thing that I changed is I put him on Dust Devil instead of Alexa's Basket for a chance at extra swipes. And we go in the fight and mash auto.
Away with you.
Now, a great alternative to one of these units would be Fire Kayron. You could replace Tenebria or Arby with Fire Kayron. You could probably even replace...
Lord Noyas.
Actually, no, don't replace Angelica. I don't know that the barriers will be enough to maintain Kayron's S1.
Dark blade.
There's no escape. Ever.
And because of the multiple debuffs, we nest the slow. We didn't nest the slow. We didn't keep the slow debuff. That's unfortunate. So we don't have a slow debuff, so we're doing pitiful damage.
Come to me.
That dual attack allows me to get the slow debuff on, hopefully.
For your reckless greed.
There we go. Now we're doing actual damage.
Anybody there?
We're dual attacking with Arby. I should have made sure Stenny had higher attack, but I didn't want to change any gear. My goal is triple S plus without changing anything but artifacts.
There's nothing more absurd.
Now, if you do use Kayron in this fight, you turn Kayron's skills off. You just want him doing his S1 over and over again. His S3 in the break phase would just be tragic. You'll get plenty of attack buffs from Singelica. Nice hit. Another nice hit.
Filthy creatures. It's time to tear them to pieces.
Everyone's attack buffed up. And he's stripped. He's stripped. I can't believe that. He had a 1 in 4 chance to hit my Singelica, and not only did he hit her, he stripped her, so we have no dual attacks into the next break phase. I think that shows just how stable this team is, because we're not getting any benefit from Sinful Angelica. And we've at least maintained the slow debuff, which is nice with Breig having being stunned there at the beginning. 3.1.
The time has come.
3.2, 3.3, 3.6. Okay, so 4.5 is the goal. So if we can take this to completion, we're good. I think you would be there already if you didn't have terrible RNG and having your Sinful Angelica stripped.
For your reckless greed.
Or if you took another thief in her place, like Kayron.
Sometimes darkness can become your light.
With each meaningless outburst.
Breig constantly stripping and applying defense break and slow. I don't know if the developers made him for this Hall of Trials. If they were, props to them, because he's really perfect for this.
Obey, kneel.
He strips Singelica again. Good lord. Always targets her and always strips her. That's really unlucky, but we're going to do it fine without Singelica. She did almost nothing in this fight except give attack buffs. Anyway, 5.28 million points, well above the 4.5 mark for a triple S plus full auto team without changing gear around, and it was overkill when you consider how horribly unlucky I got with the multiple strips on Sinful Angelica's immortality. I hope this video helps you guys out. I'm sorry it was late. I was waiting for free unequip because me and Robusto spent hours trying to figure out a way forward in this team, and we just couldn't do it. It was a very hard fight, and there you go. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments section. Don't forget to join my Discord, and as always, like and subscribe. Have a great rest of your week, everyone.